Welcome to my channel. Make sure not to laugh at me too hard. FYI, in some countries, ketchup is called sauce. This is a true story. True story about how almost I lost my motivation of learning English. Let me tell you what happened. Before coming to America, we had to stop at Switzerland with my parents to get visa approval to come to United States. So my dad saw the McDonald's one day for the first time with my patties and with meat, and he said this stuff must be good. I made never seen burgers before in my life. This was the first time. Later that evening, we were hungry, and my dad suggested I go there and get 3 of those burgers for us. One for me, one for my dad, and one for my mom. Before I leave the hotel, he called my name. He's like, "Hey, remember to get a lot of sauce," which in my country, ketchup is called sauce. So my dad loves sauce a lot, especially with fries. FYI, my country had taken a basic English class, which they teach you basic words like hello, me, I, goodbye, good morning, good evening, good night, basic freaking words. Nothing too hard. And my dad thought I am like really fluent in English, taking that cheap English class. And he sent me on this mission to get the burgers, almost like Mission Impossible. So I go to McDonald's when it's my turn. I look at the menu. The man at the counter says, "Hello, are you ready?" I point to number 1, which had a picture of a double-decker Big Mac, fries, and the drink next to it. And I say, "Key number 1." Then he asked me what kind of drink. That word I knew because I had learned the word drink is drinking. I told him Coca-Cola. He showed me the amount, which I paid, and I was waiting for my order to be ready. Then he gave to me. He's like, "Come here, your order is ready." I go get the bag, and my God had told me make sure bring a lot of sauce. And let me tell you, in Europe, it's not like USA. They don't leave their stuff outside. It's underneath the counter, underneath the cashiers. You don't even see it. You have to ask for it. So here in America, they leave it outside. They will grab a lot, and half of it make 2 up. But over there, sometimes even now, they have to pay for those things. So at the time, it was free. The guy asked me, he's like, "Is everything okay?" And I looked at them and I said, I wanted sauce, right? So I said sauce. Then he had this puzzled look on his face. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh my God, maybe these guys pronounce it different." So I looked at him and I said, "Sauce." And he had me even more puzzled. He looked in, he's like, "What?" I said, "Sauce." Trust me, this is a true story. I think I pronounced sauce in like 20 different variations, thinking, in Switzerland they call it, I go, saves, 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 sauce. And then now the guy is laughing at me. Almost the whole restaurant is laughing. The people behind there are laughing. They're pointing to me, they're looking at me with like sauce. And everybody like, I'm shy, I'm 14 years old, basic English class, and my face is pepper red, right? Like bell pepper red, about red. And everybody's laughing, and I just grab the bag and I leave the restaurant. I go to the hotel, and then when I get there, my guy opens the bag and he doesn't see any sauce. It's like, "What happened?" That's the bad. They didn't have any. They were out of sauce. I lied to them. I didn't tell them. Like, I didn't know the word. Sushi days. We're gonna have some later, so maybe tomorrow. I thought that was the end of this. That was not the end. He was gonna said that there was no sauce. We ate the burgers. They watched some TV, and then we went to sleep. Next day, guess what? I thought that mission was over. No, he was craving the same thing again. He's like, "Hey, I'm craving the same thing." I'm like, "Dad, there's other foods here. There's pizza. Like, look, they have hot dogs. Hot dogs is good." It's like, "No, no, no. You go back to the same place. You get the same thing, and tonight you bring sauce." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, tonight we're gonna have sauce with fries." I'm like, "Oh, please." I wish like me, but he had asked for something else, but no, he was craving the same thing. So I walked to their McDonald's. Like, I'm already sweating just walking there. I knew what's gonna happen. I walk in, and the guy that helped me last night, the night before, he happened to be there. He looks at me, he starts laughing. Ha ha ha! This sauce boy is here. This and everybody starts laughing. And let me tell you, I ordered the same thing. I don't even ask for sauce because I knew it was gonna happen. And then I went home. My dad again. I asked him, he's like, "Where's the sauce?" I'm like, "Dad, believe it or not, we are out of sauce again today." And he was sad. And he had this look on his face, and he's like, how can they have not sauce in this country? Anyway, my brother shows up a few weeks later to help us with our immigration and everything. And I asked him, I'm like, what is this thing called? What is this darn thing called? And sauce that dad keeps telling me. My brother's like, oh, but it's easy. Let's go ketchup. I'm like, what? Ketchup? Catch? He's like, nope. Ketchup. I'm like, what kind of the spelling is that? So, anyway, when I found out the word is like pronounced ketchup, I was actually more than my brother actually teach me some new words. I was so excited to come to America and just keep learning English and just make my English even better than that free English class I took in my country. I can lose my motivation even though that night I was shy and I was sweating. Thanks for watching my channel and this video. If this video made you smile, please hit subscribe and comment. I appreciate it. Thank you.